Tourism and security. Spain is visited by millions of people every year who come from different countries all over the world. This ranks our country in second place in the world as a tourist destination. Therefore, tourism is a main income resource of our national economy and an important job provider. These people have chosen our country to spend their holidays enjoying our sun, beach resorts, rural facilities, and our national history and our rich cultural heritage, which are reflected in multiple ways, such as museums, monuments, and a variety of performances. A sustainable and high-quality tourism requires appropriated lodgings and services infrastructure to meet the requests of the national and foreign tourists, as well as a high security level and assistance to our visitors. This huge influx of people favors the commission of diverse crimes against property based on cheating and casual guts-off as modus operandi, and which are committed by predominantly non-violent delinquents. Nonetheless, they are not less serious criminals and must be fought the same way. In our preventive campaigns, the National Police Force, particularly the Public Order General Department, by means of the Central Unit for Public Participation and Programs, has designed and promoted a permanent activity whose main aim is to give the most comprehensive and adequate information for tourists, as well as for those sector's workers, for police officials, and for private security company staff. Hotels. The moments of fatigue and relaxation after a long duration journey and a certain mess that usually occur at the traveler's arrival to their destination are usually exploited by the descuideros, those criminals who take advantage of the passengers' unguarded moments, who operate by the hotel's doors to take the latest baggages. If the hotel staff, chauffeurs, and tourist guides don't act preventively during the unloading and transport of the baggage, and the clients lose sight of their belongings, they can be the victims of a theft. Alertness relax, negligence, or an excessive confidence can be used by the delinquents to steal the tourist effects. To get that, they can pretend to be clients of the hotel or feign to be asking for something or waiting for somebody. The hotel's entrance door, the hall, or the reception are the areas the delinquents prefer to steal the personal effects, because these points are where the clients used to let momentarily, without any vigilance, the luggage, bags and other properties, while they make the registration, ask for information or carry out other procedure steps. In these areas, there usually act different delinquents who are strategically situated inside the building. They play different roles to get their objectives. One of them distracts the attention of a chosen tourist, so he doesn't notice the movements of the other delinquent who carries out the stealing. In other occasions, in the reception area, the delinquents watch the arrival of the clients to the hotel, of whom they select one, with the aim of finding out the room he has been given. From that moment, they will watch carefully his movements, to take advantage of the occasions when he's gone out of the hotel. After the shift change of the receptionist, one of the delinquents approaches to the reception desk and, pretending to be a client, he asks for the key or the access card to the room of the chosen client, and once he's gotten, he enters rapidly the room and steals all the valuables that he can find there. There is another way, which is also frequently used, when the false client manages to enter a room by using a trick. In this case, once the delinquents have chosen their victim and checked he's gone out, the false client asks the fourpence maid to open the room's door for him, claiming to have forgotten the room's key or the access card inside, or merely that his companion is inside the room having a rest. With this or similar tricks, he finally persuades the maid to open the door for him. Once the delinquent has obtained the entry to the room, he has time enough to steal all the valuables he can find there. The variety of procedures used by the delinquents to get the baggage or the valuables of the tourists is numerous. The false staff use all kinds of stratagems to come into the room. One of these pretends to belong to the maintenance service. Wearing a proper uniform, they manage to enter the room after having talked to its occupant, and while distracting him, they steal his money, credit cards, or valuables. The delinquents know previously the conferences and gatherings which are going to take place in the hotel salons because they are announced in the billboards of the hotel's reception. Once chosen the appropriate salon, the delinquents pretend to be the salon's organizers or merely maintenance service staff members, and so, by avoiding suspicion, they take computers, wallets, mobiles and other valuables. It has been observed 3 circumstances in the commission of these crimes: cheating, by means of which the delinquent manages to gain access to the premises; the common excess of trust of the hotel's employees; a usual lack of precaution in some clients who don't use the hotel's safety boxes to put there their valuables. Restaurants, cafes, terraces. Restaurants, cafes and terraces are places propitious for the commission of all kinds of stealing, as the clients are usually relaxed and of God. The delinquents wait for the best moment to act. Any possible careless attitude of the victim will be used to steal his or her bags, photo cameras, mobile phones, or any other valuables. In certain occasions, the trusty attitude of the own client will make easier for the delinquent to achieve his goal. For example, when he stands up and goes towards the bar to place an order, when he heads for the buffet to get his breakfast, when he goes to the water closet, leaving behind his personal effects over the table or on the seat.